Hello everybody, hello. Welcome back to Telltale Marshall, and in today's video I'm going to be giving my honest review on the iPhone 16 Pro after I've been using it for a couple of days. So yes, let's get started. First I would like to talk about the design of the phone, right? The design of this phone is pretty much the same as last year. Instead we get a slightly bigger display. It's a 6.3 inch display instead of 6.1 inches. And we have a camera control button. That literally is it with the physical changes. There's not many new things going on the outside, but I would like to talk about some stuff on the inside. We get same titanium rails, matte glass back, and camera configuration is all the same. Alright, so pricing of this phone, this starts at $999, okay, standard, for a flagship. And I would actually say, oh, I forgot, for the design part, it's also got thinner bezels, but we're gonna have a case on, so unless you're a small amount of people who don't use a case, okay, sure, you will actually notice that it's quite a lot thinner. Okay, anyways, price of this phone is $999, and for that price, you get a very good camera system, a very good screen. Basically, everything is good. So I would like to talk about the screen first. So we get a 6.3 inch Super Retina display. It's a ProMotion display, so that means it's 120 Hertz. So scrolling all feels very good. Across the home page, doesn't feel laggy like the 60 Hertz displays on the iPhone 16, which I hope they can get 120 Hertz, because 120 Hertz feels so nice in the hand. And without it, it's basically, I would say I can't have it being daily drive, because 60 Hertz. And also, the screen is bright, very bright, so it's very visible outdoors. Now, what is in this phone? We have a A18 Pro Bionic chip, and it is very powerful. And it's comparable to the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra's chip, which is the Snapdragon 8 Elite. Maybe that would get slightly higher in benchmarks, but those are all very close. So this is quite a nice phone. It's very sturdy, feels nice in the hand, very good. And yeah, so I would like to talk about the camera control button, right? Camera control button has been very useful. I use it to snap shots quickly, but it's a bit confusing when you feel like zooming in or changing the aperture lens. Because if you accidentally click it, it's going to activate some other feature. And when you're holding a landscape, you might accidentally touch the screen, and it might activate something else. So that is one complaint I have. Now, I would like to say that this phone still only has 8 GB of RAM, which is plenty. But at least give me 12 GB of RAM with all the Apple Intelligence stuff coming up. Please, give me some more RAM. For example, the Pixel 9 Pros have an enormous amount of 16 GB of RAM, because part of that is reserved for AI. So, yeah. The bezels are very thin, super duper thin. So it gives you even more immersive viewing experience, even though this is the smaller version, not the 16 Pro Max, but the 16 Pro. And so it makes it more immersive. Yes, I would also like to talk about Apple Intelligence, right? So Apple Intelligence, I've tested it. I love all the new features of Siri, like Genmoji, all that stuff, photo editing features, like erasing some parts of the photo. Those are very useful. But I'm not actually sure how this compares to Gemini. I will compare it in a separate video. Should be around the same, but you never know. So yes, Apple Intelligence has been very useful. But I did realize something. You have to. They worked in partnership with ChatGPT, and we all know how good ChatGPT is. So that is no surprise. That is pretty good. So yeah, and I don't really have any big complaints with this phone, except for charging speed, maybe a bit faster. Yes. So iOS 18 has been great. Honestly, all the customization features are very intuitive, and customization is what makes your phone your phone. A lot of people like customization, especially me. You can customize your own backgrounds, but I hope they add they already have AI generated backgrounds, but maybe some more detailed ones would be great. Because yeah, a lot of AI stuff is coming in right now. So yeah, basically this is a very solid phone. However, if you're using a 15 or 14 series iPhone, don't upgrade because it's not worth it. But if you're using 13 or older, go ahead and upgrade because you get a better chip, you get Apple Intelligence, right? You get better cameras. Basically everything is better if you upgrade from like 13 or down. So yeah, benchmarks are pretty good. They have a very high benchmark score compared to the S25 Ultra. So yeah, I really have no complaints with this phone. Cameras are amazing. We have a 48, I think it's a 48 megapixel, 40 megapixel and 12 megapixel, 48 megapixel main, 48 megapixel ultra wide, and 12 megapixel telephoto. Maybe improve the telephoto, maybe also raise it up to a 48. But overall, the video quality also I would like to mention, it is so smooth. Stabilization is really good. In fact, I'm gonna do a live test right now. So I'm gonna take a video right here. Let's take a look at the video. Actually, you can see it becomes very much more stabilized. So that's very good. And yeah, that's basically all I have to say about this phone. It's very good, but don't get it for what it's not worth. Like, Apple Intelligence still has some features going into beta, so you might want to wait a bit until the 17s. But yeah, this is a very good phone, especially for all the camera people like who take a lot of photos with their phone. That's pretty good. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video. See you guys.